Benvenuti amici, welcome friends to the big beautiful Bella Sanlucci kitchen, where we're making today one of my favorite dishes of all time, Osso Buco alla Milanese, going to be accompanied classically by saffron risotto and a beautiful gremolata garnish. Now let's get cooking. Step one, let's turn on our beef stock that we made earlier to get it hot for the braise. And I'm gonna move over here for step two, where I'm going to brown our beef shanks. I'm gonna do 2 at a time in the flour to fit them into the pan. I'm going to salt, just one side, but ample, and the other side. Then I'm going to use our Tuscan rub that will substitute for pepper in all of your meat, poultry, fish, dishes. It's great on garlic bread. Bella Sanlucci Tuscan rub will give an extra nice flavor to this Osso Buco. Okay, so we've dredged one side, we've seasoned one side. Our pan is going. We're gonna get our browning oil. Our oil is hot before smoking. We're gonna knock off the excess flour and we're gonna gently lay them in to start braising and browning. We're using this pan because it's bigger surface area to get these braising, browning flat, to put them then into the Dutch oven, and then we'll deglaze with white wine. Okay, we've browned on one side, I would say 7-8 minutes. We're gonna turn them over and brown the other side. Get that flour going into the oil, which will make a little bit of a thickener for when we do the braise as the sauce. Okay, the next step is, we're nicely browned on the other side, see that? We're gonna put it into our already warming Dutch oven, all 4 of them. We're going to add our very hot beef stock to cover all of the Osso Buco, plus we have our 2 cups of white wine that we're gonna deglaze this pan with. As soon as I put this white wine deglaze into the pot with the Osso Buco, we're gonna go straight into the oven. I have it at 500. We're gonna do the first half hour at 500. Our stock is boiling. We're gonna add the saffron now so that it reacts and becomes more yellow and gives a better flavor from itself, the saffron. Very classic Osso Buco Milanese with risotto. Next, I've turned on this pot. We're going to saute just for a second our Bella Sanlucci sun-dried tomato risotto mix. And what we're gonna do now is add a cup of the stock, the now saffron chicken stock that we're using. I love saffron. Let's do 3 of these for the 2 cups that are called for to start it on the package of the Bella Sanlucci risotto. And now we're gonna stir, and like the package says, we're gonna add about a 1/4 cup of stock. You do want the risotto to be slightly wet at the end. Let's get the Osso Buco out of the oven. I say Ossi because that's bones plural. Okay, we're on a flame now. Now we're gonna add our other ingredients. We have the chopped onion, carrot, celery. Here's your garlic. It smells really good. It smells like a grandma made it. Sun-dried tomatoes, drained of their oil. And our Bella Sanlucci sauce starter. It's a tomato paste that's flavored. So instead of tomato paste, we're using our product that will turn a cook into a chef in 5 minutes. A teaspoon of sugar, which is a grandma trick from Italy. Fresh chopped thyme, fresh chopped rosemary. And we're gonna stir that all in. Get it back into the oven to braise for its final 45 minutes to an hour. Now we go back into the oven. We are at 400 degrees and we'll check it for falling off the bone in a half an hour or 45 minutes. While the Osso Buco is braising in the oven and I'm stirring the risotto with care and love, I want to tell you to please enter our recipe contest. Every year, the deadline is July 1st. We've used 6 of our products in this recipe, and we hope you too will showcase our ingredients when you submit your recipe so that you will have a better chance of winning our grand prize. So we've turned off the fire. Here comes the butter to just melt it in, the fire off. Also is a slight thickener, but you don't want it too thick. We're gonna add our Parmesan and a pinch of salt to bring out and marry all the flavors. Gremolata is classically parsley, chopped. Lemon zest to cut through the richness and give it a very fresh, biting, lovely flavor. Our sun-dried tomatoes are zesty flavored, dry packed sun-dried tomatoes, in addition to the classic garlic chopped. So now we have our gremolata, and this is classic Osso Buco alla Milanese. Gremolata, oh, and let's put a pinch of salt. The Osso Buco with its beautiful vegetables, sauce starter, and sun-dried tomatoes. Sun-dried tomato, saffron risotto, beautiful yellow color. Here's a big piece of the Osso Buco. Normally you serve this with the bone. There's the whole, which is the buco part. See that? And you're gonna dig the marrow out of there with this little spoon. We're gonna garnish the entire thing with our gremolata. For a whole greater than the sum of its parts, a classic Milanese dish. Thank you for cooking with us. Please come back to Bella San Luci. Please enter your dish into our recipe contest. Arrivederci and happy cooking.